Ooh. Ooh, scary. Ooh. Hi. I have been looking forward to revisiting this for a while. TBH. But hi. We're gonna be starting Control again. And by again, why am I saying again? Never done it here before. Hi. we're normal. We're normal. Okay. You know, I went through Alan Wake earlier in the year. I played American Nightmare on my own time because I was like, surely this won't be like too exceptional. It was pretty good. I think American Nightmare is pretty damn good. I went through Quantum Break like maybe a week or two ago, and it was like, hey, Alan Wake 2 is like in a week. I may as well play this one again. Alan Wake's really good. I'm to be honest, I'm playing this to catch myself up again on the wider universe stuff before also streaming Alan Wake 2. Quantum Break is ridiculous. I wasn't a huge fan of it by the end, but what can you do? It was a 2016 Microsoft game when they were really emphatic about doing TV bullshit. It's got interesting stuff in it that was like all kind of blatantly like, hey, trying ideas out that'll definitely get used in this game instead. Yeah, I intend to. I don't think I'll mainline it. I'll do like as much side stuff that like catches my eye as humanly possible, but like the weird little daily missions and shit they give you in this, nah. Like if there's any like side material that like specific like that stands out to me, I will do it. But otherwise, not really. Yeah, Rip Lance Reddick. I know, like, I think Alan Wake 2 has like some sort of callback to his character in Quantum Break. Hi, Danny. Though I think it's probably time for us to actually do the thing. As you can see, I'm actually on a PlayStation, on a PlayStation 5. Because I was a dumbass, and I played the original version of this with no DLC, no expansions, no anything, on a base, like, I wouldn't say near launch. It was probably like a year or two into that console's lifespan. Like base PS4. Notable thing being, this game is very strenuous on those. It wasn't great. I did finish. I did not pick up any of the DLC though, so seeing this get, you know, put on PS Plus like a year ago, I was like, hey, maybe I'll revisit that when I get a PS5. And now that I have a PS5, it chugged on the PS4 Pro. Oh no, yeah, I'm definitely doing the Alan Wake DLC because you know, I already got it loaded up, ready to go whenever the hell I want it. But yeah, I don't know if this will keep my save data from the original playthrough I did. I imagine not, since it's the entirely different console version of it, but regardless. They made a game about Keanu Reeves 2. Game help? I don't need any of that. Oh god, it's been forever since I've touched this. Okay, no. Alright, so immediately going into this. Avalon shouldn't be the same. Oh, they added this. I don't remember this being there. The assist mode stuff. I mean, hey, if I get fed up with some of the stuff that I know is in this, maybe I'll turn that on. I'm glad that's there. Yep, performance is exactly what I wanted. making the brightness up because the game is quite dark. Don't gray motion blur. I'll see what this is like with motion blur because I don't remember what it looks like in this. Subtitles good. Just making sure all this is in here properly. Is what you have to do with games nowadays. I think otherwise I'm pretty fine. We'll see how this like properly feels once we actually get started. So, new game. It's gonna make me do all this shit again. One thing that'll be nice is that it'll actually like load really quickly.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped.
Shikatakanai.
You called me.
Thank you. Thank you, PS5, for letting me know that my copy that I put in of Lecatrack and Ishin is installed. Thank you, game. Thanks.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just
I fucking love the way this game looks, though.
my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing.
It'll also be nice to play this on like an actual monitor, because I played this on a TV.
It's like
that I was quite far away from, so I didn't really get to take in a lot of that detail. But now that I'm at my desk with a monitor directly in front of me,
we stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous.
just the vibes of this are on point almost immediately. I love this shit.
What is it called? The prison movie.
I see I'm like...
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're...
Oh, right, content warning for... Yeah. Not shown, but this does keep coming up. This specifically event does keep coming up. So if you're, sensitive to this,
we're lying to ourselves,
etc.
The room's not the world. The world.
Hi, Auntie.
Bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen,
It is like crazy to have learned that like
try to forget what they saw.
Jessie is like face/voice actress is like specifically, hey, I'm in a bunch of soap operas.
Bring me here.
Because, you know, Remedy loves television. They love that shit so much.
Hello?
Hi.
Anyone here?
He immediately has better hops than the, I already forgot what the guy in Quantum Break's name even is. Jack? Jack. Oh god, I forgot I get to do this. I forgot. Quantum Break is certainly a game that exists for the Xbox One console and and PC, whatever. I guess like also I learned that like the reason they can't like reference that game is because Microsoft still has the rights to it, like the copyrights. But also like, you know, they're just kind of doing stuff from it with the with the numbers filed off, as it were. Yeah, certain objects are not allowed inside the bureau. A recent instance have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. You know, weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2 pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypical concept. You know, rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. You know, very... The Federal Bureau of Control is seemingly Very normal. I love these that you don't have to open these doors manually. They just gotta open on their own. Awesome. Ooh. I never know. I'm noticing stuff like already that I did not notice my first time playing because I was mostly because like the situation in which I was playing it in.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Your expenditures. Staffing, surveillance. Data center initiative, construction. Minor. Office equipment, janitorial costs. Blank. Mold removal, HQ livability costs. That's breakdown spreadsheet. See page 5 for 5-year comparison chart. See page 9. I probably won't read all of these, but I definitely will look at them and lightly chuckle. Who? I keep forgetting who plays Darling. I know Trench here is Sam Blake. What is I literally can't recall if the one I'm thinking of is he the guy who plays Alan Wake himself? Darling, rather. Our bureau at work. Hello, Ati. He is okay. Matthew Peretta. Okay, that tracks so hard.
Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
I just love kind of running around these environments. A lot of the stuff you can't read because it's too fucking small. This, however. A shark in his, although secure, permission the following basic protocol. Shoot to kill. Good luck. Thanks. Honestly, if anything, I know like the Federal Bureau controls like...
Hello?
What the hell do you call it? You know, their budget on black ink is probably astronomically high. Seeing how much bullshit they have to redact in literally the most simple of documents. Hey, sir.
Excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview.
I love Auntie so much. The
Thanks.
interview.
Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no relevant. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you malot.
This dude has gotta be a super boss. What, you think he's like, what's his name, Steven?
Come off weird.
In the Shin Megami Tensei games?
Face in my book.
Game about secret agents. Oh, we just did a big circle. I see.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster.
No.
Told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since.
Game Magazine, it's only one game and it's about secret agents. True. God, I forgot about how cool this opening sequence is. Like, I would say if, like, you know, if Alan Wake and Quantum Break are very TV show-esque, you know, in their presentation, both in, like, how the chapters are broken up, and in Quantum Break's case, literally having You know, literally having a TV show in the game. I think this one's definitely more like movie-esque, you know, in its presentation. Though this is definitely just like a TV intro, to be fair. the rest of the game does not have that level like that. I don't think that recurs all that much.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Yeah, that intro is super prestige TV, 100%. It's really the thing that makes you. It really makes you think of like the True Detective intro of all things. It's a show I actually need to watch more of. I remember really liking the first season of that. Reminder: redrafting the public-facing material when pinning any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE. Please adhere to the following guidelines. Words/phrases to use. In the service of his or her country, regret, proud/pride will be remembered. Words/phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood/bleed, loss, apology/sorry. Normal. Economy. Economy magazine. The retirement issue. The oldest man in the world? We tell ourselves it's okay to be old. This is the power of the PlayStation 5. Where is this noise coming from and how do I make it stop? Economy. So this is okay. I was like wondering where the first like bit of live action stuff you would get, and I guess it's right there. Like these photos are real photos of Sam Lake. Trench, do not disturb. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Love when you walk near a table and physics happens. Let's go. Ah. Very normal, this game.
Shit. Shit.
Oh, that's when we get access to the map, too, I see.
Pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
All these sequences are so cool. Hey, the board.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause...
No, yeah, that definitely is Alan Wake. Yeah, I'm like, oh, hearing his voice again, I'm just like, no, that's the same guy, for sure.
The service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place.
Yeah. Yeah. Gameplay. Regaming. No. I keep forgetting we don't have like either of the mobility options that come later. Give me a lead.
The same gun.
Choose to be chosen. I love this fucking gun. This gun is so cool.
Okay, now I have a gun.
Oh, I'm awesome. That was the controlling. We only really just started. We only just got our weapon. Right, I forget there's no reloading, and that is on a timer. I forgot about that. It's a regen timer and not anything normal. I would love to hit you. My ass cannot aim. I really cannot aim. Wow, okay. Controller. Nice to meet. Thank you.
Something's coming.
Hi, Sam Lake.
This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Boo.
You hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Very normal.
Things
I actually probably will adjust a little bit. Let's under gameplay. A little bit higher. 2 to 60. I'm also going to turn the vibration shrink down because that stuff's always kind of annoying. Especially in shooters when it's going to happen like a shit ton.
quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Awesome. Great.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you.
This is what it feels like to choose 5 come. God.
Horror.
Discard. Welcome, Charlotte. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, not radiance, different thing. Capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic host over time? More data is needed. It's the Hiss, huh? Sure do wonder what that could be. I'm just trying to remember. The piss. The taking the piss.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Is it all by yourself, handsome?
Okay.
Stay there. There we go. I think I forgot about all this stuff, all this loot. I remember these fucking things, though. I just remember the animation for opening these has always been really satisfying to me. That is the same thing. Oh no, there it is. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunction clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way. A way. Sort the fake AWEs from the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off a bit. Yeah, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Looks a little livelier there. Agent Keenum. Is Sherman Ranch the one from Alan Wake? I feel like I might be imagining that, because I know there's like a weird farm that you do go and interface with in that game, but I don't remember where it actually like is. Sherman. Also notable. Picture's already changed.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these.
Oh, Sherman Ranch is a real place. I'm stupid.
Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you.
Oh, known for having weird shit happening there. I see. Love the little FBC jingle. But also, now that we have magic powers. Put destruction punch. Rising cost of AWE response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Down. It's just one of those days when you don't want to wake up. So we are going the right way. Yeah, every single picture already replaced with her. Including all these. Very normal place to be in. We still don't fucking have that yet, do we? I keep forgetting this is also like vaguely Metroidvania-esque. More so in the traveling portion, as it were. There we are.
The hissing sound that
Yeah!
earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
how to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? 2. Are you from New York City or just visiting? 3. How'd you find this place? Answers are sufficiently harmless. Explain this is a secure federal office and they'll need to leave. If their answers seem, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gutter psychological assessment. If the responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet. Then, immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. This place sucks, man. Here's like a little bit about the service weapon. Urban legends, awesome. Urban legends are believed to dictate the creation of altered materials, but it can dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain informed by our own and popularized by our media. It was initially proven that urban legends can even be artificially in popular culture using our Bureau-made anthology television program. Right Falls? Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Anyway, certain paranatural phenomenon contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on a pair of scissors that consume human 2 punctures on the. These details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Oh fuck, Persona 2. I knew Control was the eternal punishment port we are all looking for. Fellas, I never noticed. Okay, one thing that's very fun about hey, I was playing this on the TV and couldn't read any of this shit. I never knew that these like higher enemies had like actual names. Like how this guy is like Polanski. Like I did not know this guy had a name. Like at all. Or Polaski, rather. You didn't do anything, man? I win.
Must cleanse control points. Then corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point.
It's a control point. Just do this thing.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you...
Okay, so I just have the one outfit. Okay. I literally just saw the safe room. Where is it?
Please, talk to me.
Over there.
We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
You're the new director. Hold on, we're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jessie.
Okay, Jessie. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works.
That works. That works. It immediately changes.
My name for it is
Yeah, I love that.
like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole
I love her.
is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me. Saying
I keep literally seeing him as a hallucination. It's a little weird.
it's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point. Push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jessie, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
I'd be down to get hissed. Well, give it like 5 minutes.
I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
The answer is no. You do not. You do not want to get hissed.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep.
Still think I'd be fine? Nah. Nah. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. Yeah, it certainly fucking is.
Rips them apart.
Emily, where did you go?
Jessie, over here. We need to make a plan, Jessie.
You look funny in comparison.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jessie.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident
Would you love me if I was a worm through time?
17 years ago.
The
Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough.
Really makes you think.
Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or...
The ghost!
He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department.
Ugh.
Communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about it.
I heard that name and I bristled. Ugh. I know what's coming up.
But that's not me. I'm not a director type.
We'll see how long that encounter takes me. Jesus Christ.
Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
God, just the tone is so good. Ugh. This is, oh my god, it's still they kept Magneto in the X-Men movie. God.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
Always block low.
In the communications department.
What? No, that's Dr. Doom. Never mind. We have so much to ask about.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power.
I love that it's a lore thing that no one...
Find it? You don't. Which is perfect.
Yo, no one tries to find this shit.
Essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head.
He's like a ghost or something.
Ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain. Like
What?
a deep space probe sending back down.
I don't remember that being a thing. Holy shit.
I need the gun to research it.
Oh my god.
You better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think
Just saying that so matter-of-factly when it's the most absurd shit of all time. I think he's a ghost.
Tell me what an object of power is exactly. This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still houses of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it.
Yeah, understood. She does not get it.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Wait, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too.
Hmm.
Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. His behavior makes me wonder what exactly he...
Ow. Hair was slipping. Well, that's all I got. That's all I got from you.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Don't be a stranger. I don't remember when it gives you, like, the opportunity to, like, use all this funny material stuff we're getting. Let's take a look-see. Right, we don't have a key card still. I forgot about that. Damage boost. Right, because the whole weapon mod thing is, to me, kind of inane. I've never been, like, a huge fan of it. No. I kept like hearing something like clack, and I don't know what it was, but it's probably a physics object. Of which there are lots of them. As allowed devices that receive or emit any blank signal. Waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, even those are often unreliable. Power of collective unconsciousness is taken into account. That certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural, I assume cultural zeitgeist, the oldest house to them, to something them. Some of these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving too fast a pace for that to occur, as it were. Oh my god. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Some agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Hey, you know, go into my job at the Federal Bureau of Control with my new Samsung Note 7. Surely nothing bad will happen to me. Ah! Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level bathroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't forget back, at least find out where it went. I'm so glad we're getting into the really funny ones. Some of these, like, these specific ones are so fucking funny, man. That is basically the right way to go. I like doing my hee-haw exploring. You can really tell the film grain, like, in this specific corner for some reason. You know one thing I don't think Sam Lake does the face in this one. Come to think of it. I'm just like remembering like little bits and pieces of this like as I go. I'm like, I don't think he does the face. Which is a bit of a shame because it's like the funniest shit he does. You know the face. That elevator is not the way to go. I see that's what this is for.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
The QR code at least of him doing the face in Alan Wake. God. Sorry, I'm reading things in the middle. Visit the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lounge. Expenditures. Oh my god. $831.29. Meals, $714.84. Gasoline, $295.12. Minibar, $313.61. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Relly and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. You on the road. Agent L. Hines. Boys and Research said, performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. God. I'm getting assaulted. I do think it's like really interesting that, you know, after Quantum Break was literally a straight up cover shooter, that this game doesn't have like, oh yeah, it does. I'm stupid. Never mind. I was gonna say I don't think this game even has like a cover system, and it absolutely does. Did I never use this in my first playthrough? I don't remember it being like a required or anything. Die, please. God, the fucking physics objects are gonna kill me. Due to recent fluctuations at the nearest control point, this air stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart. Green, stable. Yellow, low possibility of unanticipated building shifts. Orange, high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts. Red, frequent unanticipated building shifts. Anyway, fuck this toilet. Can you imagine fucking working in this place? This place probably sucks to work at. Havana sup. Oh. Come on. Seriously? I thought that was like a recent stupid phenomena that the US was trying to make everyone thought existed. But they referenced it this early. This is like a 2019? 2018? 2018-2019 game. Why is there a reference to fucking Fada syndrome? Okay. Audrey event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of the diplomatic staff stationed there. As were reported, the outgoing information has been managed. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels. Were too late to witness the AW, which is reported to have been something. Staff experienced suddenly intense vibrations and noise accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for blank minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off. The embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula I-9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. I mean, I'm sure it's probably a coincidence, but it's a really fucking funny coincidence. Also, welcome back. Welcome back, Auspice. This is the shit that kills me, right? Yeah, it is. Moo. I love the hiss chanting. It's so scary. Yeah, let's go with the dead letters. Sippy. I'm sure someone's like cataloged everything that the hiss say. But I really like their little kind of nonsense like monologue they do. At least the floating ones. That shit. Woo! Oh, is this the first time? Hold on. Yes, I'm putting this fucking shit down.
8 inches wide and
putting my controller down.
Whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops.
Oops.
Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. Maybe 3 dozen pencils. And we even launched a cup.
Him just really cheekily throwing the pen, like the pencil at the camera, is so fucking funny to me. I feel like Darling would be god awful to work with, but he'd be really funny. Your local mad scientist guy. Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. Everyone's safety depends on you. Oh, his life is in my hands, huh? Oh. Oh. Well, he's God now. It's okay. Dead presidents. Oh, I fucking forgot. I forgot about this. Here we go. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. Good start. They appear spirit guides giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand it. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. It's a very normal game. It's like, that's like the big difference to me of this game and Quantum Break, and how it does like its funny little pickups, you know? These are like interesting and well written and kind of funny. Though there is a total of 1 set of those in Quantum Break. There are like a shit ton. There's only one of them that I found like particularly interesting, and it's specifically supposed to be something you don't fucking take seriously, you know? There's one in there that's like, hey, I made a, like, it's some guy's like really bad like action movie script, and it's in 2 parts, and those are the only ones worth picking up in the entire game. The rest literally aren't worth it. Greetings, Director Trent. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Apart from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. Letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people, of course. I'll first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connection to AWEs and other altered materials. So, thank you! Bye! I remember this area being kind of neat. I don't remember fuck all what's in it particularly, but... Oh my god, I forgot about the Machine God one. Hold on. Collectibles. Correspondence? Yes. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. Use a motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans, plus the timing belt for my car's engine and the wheels for my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me on the address on the envelope. The phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God.
Communications. We're on the right track.
The big, horrible puddles of blood don't bode well. Bloodstain. Bloodstain is what happens when you, put out your weed bount on your couch. I don't know, man. It's too late. Yeah, we're gonna connect. We're gonna give you cash. I think we got everything in there. Oh, I forgot about this poster. Yeah. Internet usage rules. Internet is not for social media use. No FBC materials of any kind may be scanned or uploaded. FBC email addresses are for work-related correspondence only. Level 5 clearance required to access internet. If a cubicle's black rock shell gets damaged, vacate it immediately and alert Mr. Tomasi. If you don't see any text in your work, do you not recall writing, vacate your cubicle immediately and alert Mr. Tomasi. Do not connect internal comm devices to the network. Printers for communications department use only. Altered items are forbidden in the cubicles. Notify security of any breaches immediately. They may require internal lockdown. What do you think the social media game at the FBC would be like? To be honest. Hello, normal ass man. I forgot about this guy getting killed, knocked out by funny pneumatic tubes.
Power. Such a place has latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
I remember this bit being a pain in the ass my first time playing this. Pokemon Go. Is it? Floppy disk is mine. So yeah, we have telekinesis now.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Telekinesis is like one of the best tools for, killing a bunch of enemies. I can just, sloop stuff at them. It really makes you want to play Scarlet Nexus, I think is the name of that game. Where it's like that one Namco action RPG that pretty much has this as like its main combat mechanic. That or Sonic 06. Which I would only really play once what's the word? Project 06 gets finished.
You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
I was hitting that guy the whole time, Gabe. Attacked? Am I still being attacked? wonder how viable speedrunning Project 06 is gonna be when it actually like is finished. There we go. That's it. Yes. And now we can actually look around here for material. I just can't wait to get like the air dashes that I remember being in this game and being like really satisfying. You know me, I love to fucking double jump. As is the trans woman way. Or is there like straight up nothing in here? I would have sworn there was stuff. No? Then we went like over here. That door. And no, not even any. Is that a door? Answer's no. Yeah, I could have sworn there was like correspondence or something that I was missing because I was trying to like run through here and get this power quickly, but I guess not. I love that's just a bunch of little pneumatic tubes and stuff. I think that's cute. I love how this place gets like totally fucked up by you like doing this. Like doing any amount of combat in here just like completely fucks the terrain up. I think that's fun. Oh, I forgot about the book club ones. Yes. So I usually don't read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space opera goes, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. But the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got annoying real fast. Best part of the story was the space battle, so I sat with the fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers in space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and like convert the entire population using those brainworms and that space dogfight between those two waste pots, sign me the fuck up. The guy who ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed, not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. Because that didn't feel necessary at all. 2 out of 5. that is how book reviews work. But that's just how book reviews are, really. Like, see what I mean by, like, a handful of people who I believe are still here. Were definitely, like, in the server watching me play Quantum Break. And it's, like, it's weird how instantly more charming this is, writing-wise, than that game. Like, it's kind of crazy.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
National news site's been publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. Y'all know I don't like the bows, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to something. So another AWE behind us and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Doesn't mean we can stop monitoring those for any off-message opinions, but it looks like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Hi, Dixie. I'm going to chug a water now. Water good. Is that a stapler or an altered item? I was trying to... Okay, game. I was trying to move these. There we go. Oh, hey, man. Oh, I missed! Much better. I didn't even realize I was coming over the intercom. That's freaky. I love that. There's nothing in here besides that. Funny. Oh, that's bad.
Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby. This must open the door.
Scan this control point, because if it's what I think is like right after this, we're definitely gonna need that. I think we're gonna need this. I remember the sequence coming up here being a pain in the ass. Oh my God, them putting the little barrier here with over the toilet is so fucking much. God.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts.
Ghosts.
Over the years tell us of
Ghosts.
And other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan tells his story. Quincy, thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon.
SuspiciaCon.
47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said.
A week?
They're sleeping with the corpse a foot below him. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since.
Whoa.
I happily took the room. Under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me. No chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed.
My God.
Stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the
There we go.
mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
Oh.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange.
Like right now. Pop. Where does this lead again? Lock down distinctions. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override in maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. Internal lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research lab together. Sorry. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. The process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this whole mess works, okay? I love that they fight even in, like, their weird correspondence to one another. I think it's so charming. Huh? I've never heard this play before. I also love this game. Hi, comma. This is my second time through it. But, whoa. I remember this room, yeah. The weird fucking of computers. Goodbye. Oh shit. That's not good. Where's the fucker? Hey. What is this? Data breach. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, that the users only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of these users: Patrick Strugens, Gara, Arto Kolomaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, Jaco Saarinen. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91, have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. Huh. Oh, this fucked up paper cutter. Again, have to say, working in here probably sucks. Like, big time. Delays caused by... Come on. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. Come on. Socks and Ballerinas live at the oldest house. Book club. Sucks huge style. Wash your fucking hands. Your hands can spread the mold. That's something. Acoustic guitar for sale. Turns out it's pretty hard. Yeah. I imagine. The mold. We've seen the mold already. Like, hey, speaking of which, there's some of it now. We can't get in there yet because of it. I guess we just go in here. I don't want to come in here, man. This is I would say probably bar none the hardest fight in the game. It's the first one you fucking do.
Great.
Honestly, if I can get this first try, it'll be a fucking miracle. Oh my god, did I get it first try? What? Okay.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Yeah, that's not the last time, but
Focused.
I remember that one being the hardest.
Past the mail route.
I don't remember the next time you do this encounter. I don't remember it being that bad. Just this one was a pain in the ass. Sorry. Sorry. Seeing the body physics fuck up like that. Oh my god. Just killed me a little bit. That's okay, we were just here. I will say navigation was never my strong suit in this game. Like, at all. That's where we're supposed to go. I want to go where we don't have to go yet. Which is nowhere, because I imagine they didn't want to put... You know, I think that's very smart, I guess, if that is the case. That they just don't put any, like, collectible, like, pickup things in boss fight rooms, because you're not going to be paying attention to them. Butte summary. The disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where the Bureau agents discovered a translocated light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at X, which had been kicked to a total of blank disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the Ellis house blank days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. Light switch cord in the Butte's home closet disappeared during this incident. Awesome. Great.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry.
Alright. This thing.
Personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery.
It's crazy how they predicted this shit before it happened, basically.
Can't blame that on some
Or before it, quote-unquote, happened.
local doctors examine them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Well, good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Okay, what is this one about?
Alberto
Oh, his ID.
Tomasi, head of comms.
The hotline can't be far now.
Yeah. Every time these little pop-up things happen, I do pop off a little bit. It's like, yeah. Online security log. Trench, Bill Everett. Trench, Bill Everett. Trench, Bill Everett. Errol Bishop. Read all that.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the Black Pyramid.
Whoa.
Yeah, I forgot about this.
No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Now to remember how this works.
Hello? Anyone here?
I love these segments. I think these segments are really charming. Actually, you know what? I wonder. The third time that'll give me the key, right? I think the answer is yes, because I remember that sign outside saying the law of three applies, and I imagine that, yeah, that's a cheeky little game design reference, I suppose.
Pyramid on it.
God, this game's fucking cool. Yeah. Catalyst, light switch, law of three applies. So, law of three. Ring, ring, hello. Oh, I forgot about these. Let's go. Not a lot to really say, it's just a platforming challenge. We expect compulsive weekly calls.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
God, this game looks so pretty still. God.
The director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Normal. Oh, I forgot about that.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
I don't remember. Can we equip these like right away, actually? Oh, you can. Oh. A damage shit on there. Give me that 17 health upgrade. Thank you. I totally forgot you could do that already. The hotline stuff is just all of these, right?
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth, and no one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown fire.
They were just like, hey, Sam Lake, writer of our game, love of our life. Can you please stand in front of the light and smoke a cigarette really cool like? And he was like, yeah, man, I'll do that for you.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat?
Probably.
See it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel.
A traitor among us, you say?
Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest.
Among Us.
I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a rain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
Among Us. I wish I had it on hand. The it's the one gif of the person throwing like the Among Us plushie into like the hole in like a Walmart ceiling.
A director needs a team. My management.
Okay, we already saw this one. Hydrate. Why are you getting me so hydrated? Dixie.
Is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWE's. Back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together.
You're watching a video, you can drink. You know, you're not wrong.
Not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
God, he is just playing Max Payne again. He's just doing it again. God.
Something's coming. The whisper's growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau. Everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling.
Darling.
My friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger.
Knowing what I know, very interesting that it's sowing these seeds so early on.
There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival.
They do just let him ramble
to change
for 2 minutes at a time in these, huh?
I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
No. Control, you say? The board is only 18 seconds. That's fine. Uh-huh. The game needs you. Little metatextual as it will. Hey, bye.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Oh, so these are just about the light cards. I see. Where did it put me? Oh, like all the way over here. I see. And I just done a big circle. Wasn't there a door? It was this one, yes. Ooh. They're definitely following their own instructions. Okay, so where are we right now? So we didn't go this way. Oh, I forgot about the sticky note thing. Right. There's another. Place that I'm remembering, but I don't remember where it is. Here? Yes. Here are utilitarians using paranatural stuff. Yes, smile. guess that's all that's up here. Okay. You're not gonna do anything, you're just gonna stand there. Okay. You gonna say any words whatsoever?
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Tech two blokes who do fuck all. God.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall.
Operations. Yeah.
She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing...
I love the way these cutscenes are like shot too. Like this shot specifically is really good looking to me.
If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
I forgot this is like a cut. There's not like a lot of cutscenes, you know? These are like conversations, but like, I forgot these little bits happen. Yeah, I remember this place. This is some of the most annoying fight sequences in the whole game. I remember this fucking stupid place. Ugh. And now we have ability points, I see. Aye. Oh, you got nothing, I guess.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
There's some up, I see. Oh, she's writing about me. Smile. Is there another outline? Or countermeasures? What do you have to fucking say, man? Oh, I know what you're reckoning. Okay, I know what you're doing. I forgot about these. And here's where the mechanics I actually don't quite like come into play.
Someone's singing.
like it's coming from the elevator.
Pope wants us to get a field lab set up as soon as possible.
Oh my god, the researchers do talk.
From the research sector until the internal lockdown is lifted.
And see what you can find around here. Computers, documents, any measuring devices you can find. Helping Pope is a surefire way to get on Darling's good side.
God. Alright, so we got skill points. These I'm fine with. May as well. One of each. Like, those are fine. This is where it gets a little funky. Outside of like the weapon construction. This stuff. Ugh. I really don't know. I don't know what I think about these weapon mod things. Weapon forms, however, I will absolutely snag one of those. And the countermeasures, I also am not a huge fan of these weird little missions. But you know, just kill weapon or kill enemies. Have grip yet, melee. Alright. Can I even like pick the ones I've gotten yet? This one, I think, would probably be... Yeah, projectiles fired would be fun. Alright, but now we've got... How do you switch these again? I'm sure it'll tell me once I get into another firefight. Can't do anything in there yet. I don't remember... When the fuck did this happen? I don't remember this at all. This little jukebox. Yeah, I don't remember this room being here, like, whatsoever. Alright, well, I guess we go see the sector elevator.
Meet me in the maintenance.
I love you, Ati. I love Adi so much. Joyful man. Right, I remember where. Because we gotta go. Alright, it's this square. That's in here. I tend to use our new shotgun. Bop. I said bop. I said bop. God. I forgot how fun the combat can really be in this when you're actually like in it, you know? Shotgun just ended up being my favorite. Yep. I remember that being the case for mine too. It's a really good feeling shotgun. Alright, so it was in Dead Letters, but it's over this way, I'm pretty sure. Hey, bro. Up. One more should do it. Well, that's two, not one. Okay, well, never mind. I came here for nothing. Bro? Oh, it just feels so good just running up to a guy and just being like, bop. Said bop. Actually, not even having to do the, what do you call it? You don't even really have to aim down sights. You can just, like, fuck them up, like, almost instantaneously like that. It's really fun. Like, they don't even have to aim down sights to get that to happen. So fun. Penny. Okay, so it's just the first page of the little book club stuff. Of which we found the review that guy had for that book. Which was very funny. Where are... Oh, hey man. I think that's it, right? Yeah. How's control? I am liking it again. I think it's good. Let's go back to where we were. Also, I forgot that since I'm on PS5, this will load really quickly. That was like one of my main criticisms with it in on the base PS4 is that it just took so fucking long to do any menuing whatsoever because of just how badly the game decides to load. What? Both of these. Without getting hit. Guess we can try that.
Hope has asked us to document these.
Actually, wait, that was executive sector. So we're in the executive sector. Yes. Okay, so we can just go find enemies. We just throw shit at them. We just gotta knock a hit 5 times in a row. Okay, well, it won't be this way then, because we gotta... I'm honestly, you know, that one can wait, probably. Let's actually make some progress again.
I heard the Hiss attack the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the plant attracted them?
The power plant is largely confidential. No use guessing the Hiss's motives if we don't even know what kind of energy it uses.
What do you mean? It has to be a fusion reactor. There's no other way to create that kind of energy output, right?
Right.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
I'm right here. It's me, the director, right here. Listening to you, bitch. Okay, let's go to maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Instantly jump cutting to this really ominous shot of him. It's really good. Friend. I love Ati. Yeah, I think we'll probably do a little bit in here, and then I think we'll probably look for a stopping spot.
The sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ati here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ati. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ati guiding me too? The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Are there more hits in this room? Yeah, why won't let me cleanse this, I wonder. Is there a hidden guy? A secret guy, as it were? Oh, no, the prompt just didn't show up. Cool. Thanks. There we go. I think we'll probably stop when we meet Ati. It's a short stream. Oh. Hey, bro. Good luck, be safe driving. But I didn't know you were listening at the end of your shifts. Well, good to know. Be safe. Actually, I didn't go get that box I was literally like walking up into. Over here? Yeah. The weird like material names in this is like one thing that I really think is neat. Oh, we're already here.
What's down that way?
Hey man, what's up?
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana.
Yippee.
It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look,
Yeah, hi.
otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the
I think the thing about Ozzy is that he just speaks in a lot of like
This house has a vermin problem. A bad one.
a lot of idioms and like coins of phrase that just sound strange, like not in their original language, you know?
And the pensioner inside.
And I think that's so fascinating.
He's starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best.
She does,
The coolers
bro. She doesn't get it.
and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
Don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Right, because this is where you get all the side stuff.
No one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis is gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great.
That's great. That's great. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Yep.
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a rain. Not into the
I love Ati so much. Chase. Huh? Right. Right. I forgot this could just happen.
This place makes me nauseous.
Oh, I never even noticed that the
How do you think it got down here?
walls are moving and shit. Is this the dash?
A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
I'm pretty. This is the dash one. It has to be, right? What? Yes, it is. Let's go. Ow. White women can air dash. You and the horse are now bound, friends for life. Yay!
Let's see the Hess keep up with me now.
That give me stuff about the horse. God, like having this game actually like run at like a stable like performance-wise really makes like these movement options like feel really, really good. We're gonna fall back on like top of where we were. The answer is yes. That that owns. God, I love this game. I like it. Playing this game is giving me really high expectations for Alan Wake 2, though. I already have high expectations for it, just seeing as I've liked so much of their other material, you know. But I simply have, I have to have faith.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Thanks, Drench. Say that again. Say that again, but like audible this time.
I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority.
Oh, so like this isn't even like about the current situation. It was just
I had to find a
chopped and screwed to make it seem like it was an answer to what Jesse was saying.
Northmoor never liked me, but he wanted.
Which I think is neat. I didn't even think about how those phrases are definitely like out of context of this conversation.
His most basic duty is to keep the lights on.
Moo 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 moo.
There were no prime candidates.
Oh, it's not about.
But I was there. Had been the whole time. Keeping
moo 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 moo.
Working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
It makes sense in the fiction, though. Very indirect answers. That's just sort of the board's whole goddamn thing. I liked it too. I was very excited to be able to replay it because obviously there's some criticisms I have towards like the systems aspect of it, but I think everything else is really neat. Oh, Arish. Object of Power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. Oh, well. Oops. I already did that thing, Arish. I'm sorry. Probably next time we get to a place of power to... Oh, we're already here. I don't remember this being so soon. Oh, this is like a mid-game area.
Are you new? Then go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Okay, bye.
Ma'am, hey.
Oh, I remember this guy. Hi.
Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
I'm your fucking boss.
HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director.
Oh, hang on, you're the new director.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, it came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell.
I don't remember what Darling's whole deal.
He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off?
Great, crazy dude.
His was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much.
Yeah, I don't remember that being a plot aspect at all, that Darling, like, seems to have known that they were coming at all.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep...
Yeah, I really don't recall that. It, like I said, it's been a couple of years since I last played this.
Listen, the radio's...
I'm mostly replaying this so I could get the proper context for Alan Wake 2, which dropped recently.
I'll keep an eye out for him. He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Which I'll also be streaming at some point.
Try to stay alive.
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case,
also not pleasant.
Eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
Something about Arish's like face reminds me of like an LA Noire NPC almost. I think it's mostly the motion capture on it. It's like the way his eyes and like eyebrows are moving around is very LA Noire to me.
Learned everything I know from Salvador, the best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest, these are the bravest people in the goddamn building.
I've done
My man.
jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
I like Arish.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
Oh, yeah. First weapon.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new.
Is new?
Given
Good.
the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Who?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. And he probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Just some stones that are...
Like, no, I don't know.
I should be going.
Considering I saw that Adi shows up in Alan Wake 2 somehow, like it was in like the promotional material, I don't know what the fuck this dude's deal is. Surely. Yeah, so when the secretary says about Adi, just tell him he'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. That's everything I know about him, so you get better deal with his odd habits. But yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Huh. For a worker who wandered into the Foundation, detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before he decided on the next steps.
Blockages in pipe C through F. Is the clock back? Now? Oh man, Adi is gonna be so pissed.
The clog. I remember the clog. Threshold remnant. Oh, actually, I think that might be a good place to stop for the night. The clock has the same energy as the incidents. So we got... Let's just get more health. Gonna need that. Oh, I didn't even realize that there's a whole, like, 4 other branches in here that you can half read. Oh, you got shield, ground slam, unlock stuff. I completely forgot those, like, exist. We make... Oh, baby. I remember Spin being kind of fun as well. Remember... That's not it. It's like... Okay, no, you can just do it from in here. Okay, so I don't need... this. We're not really gonna be doing that many headshots, so those. Oh, I think we actually got quite a bit more done than I expected to at this point. Oh, this game is really good. I am excited to play more. Yeah, I think we'll take us on over to our end screen. Hold on, I'm gonna have to double the audio real quick. Up. But yeah, let's see who is live right now. Because I'm saying because. Why am I saying because? What's wrong with me? Let's see. Who is streaming? Honestly, I haven't rated, if this will work, if this works, I think this will be fun. As a VTuber I like is, DigiDoggy, is playing, Resident Evil 4, the original one. And that game is really fucking cool. I love that game quite a bit. I will simply tinge all over. That is the wrong one. No. Wrong one. I did DigiDoggo. It's DigiDoggy. There we go. I was like, that is an entirely different person. And it's not the person I was expecting. Anyway. I'll be back Friday night for the start of Luca Born of a Dream, which is a really cool action game that I'm really fucking excited to show off. Because it's been years since I played it. I never did like properly finish the entire thing because it does take multiple playthroughs. But I am so excited to fucking show that game off. Simply because the sequel is coming out at somewhere in the first quarter of the year. Which is going to be a busy game. Game era. February especially is going to be fucked, man. Final Fantasy. More Like a Dragon. Ugh. Anyway, send y'all over. Have a good one. See y'all then. Bye-bye.